morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 19, which just happens to be a particularly dark and gloomy day here in Denmark. It's raining. I can hear the raindrops dancing on my windows and I am enjoying it. It's easy to enjoy the dark and gloomy and rainy when you don't have to go out into it. And today I don't. Today I get to catch up on work and then I get to sit down alone and create the pattern for my Christmas Day cast on. I am so looking forward to that. I do have much of the pattern in my head, but still there's going to be a couple of hours of work before it's ready for my cast on. Tonight, Peter and I are going to do a test drive of the Christmas dinner, with the new kitchen and everything. We wanted to see how to make the duck just perfect. So yeah, lots of good stuff to look forward to. I just want to show you, I actually did quite a lot of knitting yesterday, even with much of the day and evening spent in Tivoli, which was, by the way, lovely. But I was able to, in the car going to Copenhagen and coming back, I was able to finish knitting on Peter's hat. And of course I didn't bring it. I was looking through this project bag. It's not in there anymore. This is just stuff that needs to go up in my craft room. Well, I finished knitting it. So as soon as I'm done with work, I'm gonna sit down and seam this hat, create the folded over brim and everything. I'm also gonna weave in the ends on the friend to friend shrug. I'm gonna block these two pieces and then I am done with the gift knitting for this year. I did bring the other project that I worked on yesterday, which is of course my hyacinth. And both sleeves are now ready for the second and final color work section. So I'm guessing I'm gonna finish this sweater tonight. Guessing and hoping. That would be absolutely wonderful. But yeah, I did, as I also said I would, knit the sleeves at the same time, just with two sets of needles. What I do is I have a lot of cables. These are my Lykke, my short Lykke needles, which are my needles of choice for sleeve knitting. Are they even in focus here? They're so good for sleeve knitting because they're so short and they're smooth enough that my gauge doesn't really change from metal needles to these. And of course I don't have two sets of Lykke needle tips. That would be crazy. So I put the correct needle size on the side of the wire that I'm going to hold in my right hand, and then I put a smaller needle tip on the left hand because it actually makes the knitting go faster and smoother. It's easier to push the stitches up on a smaller needle, and the needle that creates the stitches, that is responsible for keeping gauge, is still the correct size. And that way I get two sets of needles so that I can knit both sleeves at the same time. The bind off. I did the Anki-strik bind off again. And it was too tight again. And now I'm just gonna force this. Yeah, it's so pretty. It is so pretty. I then picked it out, obviously, and I went up 2 needle sizes, bound off just a little bit, just to check, still too tight. Then I went up actually 4 needle sizes, and I was able to do the bind off with enough stretch that the sweater will look nice when I wear it. So just a little tip, if you, like me, love the look of the anchor straight bind off, but don't like that it is not stretchy at all.
Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh.
I have had a wonderfully productive day. I finished all of my computer work. Then I started working on the pattern for my Christmas Day cast on, and I now have a workable pattern. There's gonna be lots of hours to put into it with writing it up properly, grading it, all the fun stuff, but right now I do have a pattern waiting for me so that come Christmas morning, I can cast on and enjoy. I also finished this rug for my daughter-in-law, wove in the ends and just gave it a light steam block, which is all it needs. I'm not gonna wet block this. It looks absolutely pretty just with the little steam block. I finished the hat. I wet blocked that one and it is in the tumble dryer right now because I want to felt it slightly just to cinch it in a little and also to make it a little more windproof so that it's going to be a really nice warm hat. And I did do a little bit on my hyacinth. Now I am dropping stitches. Here you go. Just a teeny tiny little bit. I got started on the color work section here and I have so few stitches on these sleeves, so it's just gonna fly by. I need to work on this tonight because now I have gotten it into my head that I need to wear this for little Christmas Eve, December 23rd. So that is definitely what I'm gonna do tonight. I can potentially finish it tonight. If not, I'll finish it tomorrow. Right now, the whole house is smelling beautifully like Christmas. Our duck is ready. All the trimmings are done. And Peter and I are going to sit down and enjoy our test drive, which, by the way, it's a good thing we did that because we had a few hiccups. But now we have a better idea about how to do it come the grand night. Those are my plans. I think after dinner, we're gonna go to the couch. I can knit on my hyacinth and we're gonna watch a Christmas movie. Someone did ask me about Christmas movies and I have a few that I really like and that I need to watch every year. And then I'll try some of those that Netflix or Disney will suggest to me. If the one comes up that I really love, I will of course watch it again the following year. But yeah, my favorites in no particular order. Christmas Vacation, of course. Love Actually, maybe that is my absolute favorite. Die Hard, Home Alone, Four Christmases. I love Four Christmases. The Holiday, that is so beautiful. And then, of course, It's a Wonderful Life, which always makes me cry. But I guess I'm not alone in that. I would love to hear your suggestions. One of you suggested one that is called Christmas in the Clouds. That is not available on any of the streaming services that I have, but I saw that it was available on Amazon Prime, which I will have when I get to Texas. So maybe I can watch a Christmas movie. I don't know that I want to watch it in January. I'm gonna give it a try. But please leave your suggestions for wonderful Christmas movies in the comments. I would love to find new ones. They're always welcome. So I hope you will enjoy your night as much as I'm gonna enjoy mine. And then I will see you tomorrow.
I'm not wasting any dreams this Christmas. I've made my wish upon that star. The only dream of which my list consists is to always be wherever you are. This year there will be no praying for the snow to fall. It would not make a difference